My name is Mishler and we're from Florence. We just moved to the South Carolina area a year ago from Phoenix, Arizona. My husband was relocated with his job, so it was a big move and a pretty scary one, but here we are. We actually are here currently with my daughter. She had to have a pretty major bladder and bowel reconstructive surgery, and so we've been here for over a week now, so we'll probably have about a 10-day stay. And so she's over at the UNC Children's Hospital having recovery time now. Surgery was last week, and we needed a place to stay. We got information about this Ronald McDonald house and called the McDonald list, and we're able to secure a room for us so that we can make sure someone's with her 24/7. Myranda was actually born with a birth defect called spinal bifida, and it's one of the most all-encompassing of the birth defects because it affects everything from head to toe. So we literally see, anywhere from neurologists to orthopedists, and so we see everything in between. She's 11 now, and over the years we've just done corrective surgeries after corrective surgeries for everything from club feet to now this bowel bladder reconstruction. Our life story with her is we started in utero repair, and then we've always been really close to medical care, but when my husband was relocated with his job, instead of having a children's hospital, doctors in our back door, we now have to drive 2.5 hours, so it's a 5-hour round trip. So being down here and being at the Ronald McDonald house helps us to be able to do that and have accessible health care without, having to drive back and forth. Spinal bifida is basically where there's a hole. It's a neural tube defect, and so we actually flew from Phoenix to Vanderbilt, Tennessee when we were 23 weeks pregnant, and they did a utero repair of her spinal bifida experimentally to see if closing it up in utero and then obviously being carried full term would help lessen some of the she's paralyzed from the knees down, had no bowel bladder control, and then there's other neurological functions. I have an extreme faith, and so we were terrified at the idea, but if we knew there was something that might help our daughter, we just prayerfully considered everything and just had a peace that if there was, if nothing was changed, then she would be what she was, and would be that gift from God. But if there was something we could do to maybe prevent some of the severity of the disability, then we at least tried. In comparison to her peers, we've been really lucky to not have some of the challenges that they have. She is an animal lover, so the idea of the animals coming and visit her right now is a highlight. And she's pretty artsy, so she likes to paint and do things like that. Their biggest thing, all 3 of my children with coming to the Ronald McDonald house is because it's like coming to McDonald's, even though, it's just the concept and the icon. So they, it makes the doctor's appointments a little more enjoyable to be able to stay in not just a hotel, but somewhere where it feels like a home environment. It was just a huge blessing. We'd always heard of Ronald McDonald house, and we'd always give our little bottle, or not bottle caps, but the pop can tabs. My girls have fun saving those, and so this kind of became a reality for us when we realized what a financial burden and how hard it is to be a low-income family to, stay somewhere for a week. I mean, it sounds great. We thought we'd just always come down and get a hotel, but by the time you eat and you do all of that, you've really spent a lot more money than, what makes it very feasible. When we come down, we bring, 2 daughters in wheelchairs, and then our middle daughter, and all of their equipment and things like that. And so it's hard to find a hotel that actually can meet our needs as well as they can here. That's also a blessing, is to be able to be over with my daughter, but have somewhere that my other kids could come to and go to the playroom, go on the computer, come and play with toys, things like that, which you wouldn't have at a hotel. Our most favorite thing about it is that, like right now, she's there and someone's with her, one of the other family members, and they can call me and I can literally jog there in like 8 minutes and be to her room. And I can come over here and get a break, fix something to eat. Staying at a hotel sounds great, but after a while, you don't want to eat out anymore. So it's nice to be able, it's almost therapeutic to come over and fix a meal and fix a snack and sit down and take a shower, take a nap. So this just kind of feels very comforting, and you know that everyone around here is the volunteers that come through and the meals that they prepare, having home-cooked meals instead of having to eat out. It's just, we have been so blessed.